Let's kick off our opening drive, brought to you by Chevy, as we're just 10 days away from the draft. So to help us get ready, here are the Bears' positions of need rankings post-free agency, according to Sean Hammond of the Chicago Tribune. He has them ranked as such: edge as number 1, safety, defensive tackle, center, and offensive tackle to follow. How do these rankings sit with you guys?
I like Sean Hammond. I love that newspaper. I like this list because it looks like he hits all the priorities. I don't know if I would put center fourth, Clay. If I'm quibbling a little bit, I might put offensive tackle ahead of center in terms of need, because they just signed Garrett Bradbury, and I think that you could look at the offensive tackle position as being more pressing because they really don't have an established starter right now. Braxton Jones, yes, maybe, but if you drafted left tackle in the first 3 picks, he's likely going to be your day 1 starter.
I wonder if that ranking has to do with the fact that Ozzie Trapillo eventually, in this moment, will come back, right? So maybe you just need a stopgap. What do you think, Clay?
I think it's irresponsible to say that Ozzie Trapillo is going to come back. Even if he does come back, which is likely, there's a good chance with that injury, the ruptured patellar tendon, that he won't be the same player. It's a very tough injury. I like the rankings. I think he hit the nail on the head. I'm with David Haugh on this one. I think maybe center is a little bit high compared to tackle because you said it. Braxton Jones, is he your long-term tackle? I'm not sure. Ozzie, injury, can he get back to where he needs to be? If they find a cornerstone tackle in this draft or someone they think they can mold into such, I think you got to go with him.
And I think that it all depends, and analysts I think would agree on this, depending on the need, safety, edge rusher, whoever is highest on your board when you're picking 25, that will determine what your priorities really are.
Right. It's funny looking at the list of these 5 positions of need and ranking them 1 through 5, because I think you could make the argument for any of them to be over the other, and I do think that no matter who they take at 25, whether it's an edge or it's an offensive tackle, I think people are going to sit there and say, yeah, that's a position of need.
I wouldn't also mind if the 4th priority were a linebacker, and I know I keep harping on this, but if your first 4 picks out of the top 89 in the draft are defense, you have done to this year's draft what you did to last year's draft. You have picked a side of the ball to emphasize, and there's the guy that would benefit the most, Dennis Allen. You're looking for Dennis Allen guys.
I think that the biggest argument for number 1 would be safety, because you don't have a starter there. I know you bring in Cam Lewis from the Buffalo Bills. You got Elijah Hicks. He's a special teamer. You need a starting safety to put in next to Kobe Bryant. What happens if Kobe Bryant goes down with an injury? Then you're left with a couple of backup caliber guys, and your defense really can't floor, especially the Dennis Allen defense. You like to disguise coverages. You like to put a safety in the box. You like a safety that can cover a guy in the slot and play center field. So safety, getting a guy that can do all that, a versatile player, you probably have to get him in the top half of the draft, first, second round.
But it's got to be
3 or 4,
your guy from Toledo or my guy from Oregon, because those are the 2 safeties. You're not going to get Caleb Downs unless he's sitting there at 15 and Ryan Poles all of a sudden feels a surge of energy. He's like, I'm going to move up and I'm going to trade up. Now, if he did that, that's a different conversation.
Well, it's interesting, guys. For our second down, the Bears also may be interested in a cornerback who paid a visit to Halas Hall today. Miami corner Keionte Scott posted on his Instagram he was in Lake Forest for a top 30 visit today. The 24-year-old Miami Hurricane finished 2nd all-team ACC. He had 2 interceptions on the season, both of which were returned for touchdowns, so not too shabby. Clay, Keionte Scott, it's like the Bears watched our show on Friday and they said, hey, Keionte Scott, why don't you take a visit to Halas Hall? This is somebody that you talked about in Clay's corner as a possible trade down candidate. Remind us why you like him so much.
I like him, but not as a cornerback. I like him as a versatile weapon in the defensive backfield. If you watch the Seattle Seahawks, you see what Nick Eamon does. He's all over the field. I think Keionte Scott can be your safety, strong safety. He plays like a linebacker in the box, and he can cover somebody in the nickel. So he's a versatile piece, one of those positionless players. He can blitz. He's a 6-year senior. David highlighted, he had 2 really big pick sixes in Miami's playoff run. The guy's a player. He is a 6-year senior, a little bit older, but he can guard, he can blitz, he can tackle, he can do everything you need, but he doesn't got much tape at safety. But if I'm thinking what the Bears are looking at, they're trying to see if he feels comfortable in that position.
What you said was a very interesting word, and I think it's becoming more vogue, and people should get used to it. Positionless. You look at the way the Bears are putting their secondary together. If they're hosting Keionte Scott, they have this in mind. They're having this conceptually as a conversation. Where does he fit? Well, wherever we determine to deploy him. Because Look at the NBA. It's like basketball. You want guys who are versatile. You have 6'6" point guards in college basketball. You have positionless secondaries. And I think this fits the mold. If he's a football player, if he can hit and tackle and cover some ground, you'll find ways to use him.
What is the earliest that you think the Bears would draft a true cornerback?
The consensus board has him in the 40s. If he's not a true cornerback, if someone drops, I could see that being one of those sleeper picks that they could go with. It's just like tight end and wide receiver last year.
You can never have too many good cornerbacks. Now, if they did that with the top 3 picks that they're having, where they're drafting in the second round, I think it'd raise an eyebrow, but I'm not sure anybody would have the right to complain. Because if you add a cornerback to the mix at that high, you're thinking day 1 starter. Jalen Johnson was in the second round. I don't think anybody would mind that.
And they let Nahshon Wright walk, right? So Tyreek Stevenson was sitting behind Nahshon Wright. They didn't value Nahshon Wright to bring him back on a 1-year, $5 million contract for what he left with, and now you got Tyreek Stevenson as a starting corner. That tells me they don't value Tyreek as a cornerstone cornerback, no pun intended.
Exactly right.
Well, lucky for us, in our third down, we are not talking about potential quarterbacks that the Bears would be drafting in this upcoming draft, but some teams will be looking for a quarterback, and there's some controversy about who's the best in this draft. Take a listen.
I think number one, it's simply put, can you see the defense? Can you see what the defense is doing and know where the ball is supposed to go? I think Ty Simpson's tape is overwhelmingly a yes in that regard. Number two, can you make the actual throw? Like, can you make the type of throw? You have heard me say this. One of my things is I don't like when people say, and I don't do it, this guy can make all the throws. Anybody can make all the throw. You have to make the right throw at the right time. A 18-yard in route can be thrown 6 different ways depending on the defense and what it's needed in that moment. And I think he makes the right throw. So can you see it and can you throw it? The tape is an overwhelming yes for me.
Can you really make the argument, based off of what we've seen from Ty Simpson, that he could be ready to go day 1 starter for a team in the NFL?
I'd be very surprised anybody would try to make that argument. I respect Dan Orlovsky. As somebody who expresses your opinion for a living, I do respect the fact he's out on a limb here, but I don't agree with him at all. And I don't think anything's changed from the end of the football season, Clay. His tape did not get any better. And I think what he put on tape last season at Alabama was that he's good enough to be probably a second rounder. I don't think he's good enough to give the keys to the car from day 1. So he's going to need an apprenticeship. He's going to have to be a backup for a while, and then maybe he will be ready to play. In contrast, I think Fernando Mendoza has proven that he's ready now.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy, 6'1", 200, 210 pounds. He started the season fire hot. I mean, this guy was on fire, but then the second half of the season, he slowed down. I don't see a first-round quarterback when I look at him. I think there's some interesting second, third-day targets, like Luke Altmaier from Illinois. He left Illinois as their career leader in completion percentage and rating. He's a winner. He's a guy that had 9 win seasons back-to-back years.
I really like Drew Aller. I think from Penn State, he's got some competitiveness if he comes back from the injury. Nussmeier has the pedigree as well. He's a good guy to develop because of his background and I think just his lineage, his dad being a quarterback. But I don't think, doesn't mean that Simpson's a bad pick, but I think this being a weak year for quarterbacks has put him higher than he would ordinarily be taken. So compared to this year, he is a second quarterback taken. Compared to previous years, he might not go until the 4th or 5th round.
I think it is noteworthy that we should take a moment of gratitude that the Bears are not in the market for a quarterback this offseason. Let's move to our 4th down, guys, and talk a little bit about one of the running backs coming out of this year's draft and what his former head coach thinks about him.
He is a unicorn. He is as talented and gifted of an athlete as I've ever been around. And I think he could be an elite wide receiver. He can be an elite DB. He's just gifted with a unique skill set, the balance, the ability to jump over you, the ability to run through you, the ability, like some of his most impressive runs aren't the ones that you're going to see on TV. It's the ones that, as you watch film, go, oh my God, he made that play in a 4-yard gain. It should have been a 2-yard loss. I mean, he's really special, and he's a unique talent.
Last year, we talked a lot about Ashton Jeanty. This year, the premier running back coming out of the draft is Jeremiyah Love. Clay, how would you compare the two?
I don't think it's comparable. Jeanty's a great runner. He's smaller, but what Jeremiyah Loves gives you, he gives you a full-service running back. This guy can catch, he can run, and he can pass block. He's a 4-down back. And the 109 pass blocking reps, he only gave up 1 pressure. He can catch the ball. He had 55 receptions the last 2 years, and we know how electric he is when the ball's in his hand. He ran a 4.36 40-yard dash. He put anything to bed talking about his speed. Is he electric? Is he fast enough? He does everything well, David. He had 1,300 yards, 18 touchdowns, 27 catches, 280 receiving yards. He does everything, and he's big.
And you'll remember how much I really like Jeanty coming out of the draft, but I think they're very different running backs with very different styles and skill sets. When you look at the size, that's where you begin. But I also think that Jeremiyah Love, what he has in common with Jeanty, he's going to be a high pick. He's going to might go in the top 5, and he's going to help immediately. He can do so in the passing game. He can do so being a 15 to 20 carry a game guy. I think he's also a guy that you know is going to be dependable and not afraid to mix it up. So if he can stay healthy, he's going to make an impact on whoever's lucky enough to draft him.
I'm asking this question out of duty. Is there a world in which Jeremiyah Love wears a Bears uniform next year?
Boy, I'd be very surprised. And here's the world. Here's what it would take. Him dropping down as low as maybe early teens into the 13 to 17 range, and Ben Johnson getting the best of Ryan Poles in the draft room and saying, I need that guy. They're fixated, and they move up to get him. Other than that, I cannot see a world where he drops to 25.
I mean, Ben Johnson was on teams where they drafted Jahmyr Gibbs when they already had DeAndre Swift and David Montgomery. I don't see it happening. He's just too good. He's going to go in the top 10. The Bears are too deep. So I don't think there's a world, at least not this one. Maybe in an alternate universe. This world, not going to happen, Ruthie.